What's up? It's Little Vic. I'm out of Long Island, Five Towns area, Valley Stream, North Woodmere. I actually know the first time that I really loved a rap song. My Uncle Paul picked me up in his Wrangler. He was 16, and I had to be 6, 7, and he was playing the Symphony and the Juice Crew, and he had such crazy speakers that I got a nosebleed, and I was like, I know, I love this. It was dope. Obviously, the Wu-Tang album was probably the thing that really just made me, no turning back, because I was listening to all types of music, but that made me totally turn toward hip hop 100%. But the Portishead album, which is not really a hip hop album, but the beats made me, that I remember hearing that album, and I was in someone's room, and it was pitch black, and I was like, this is crazy. I was getting goosebumps, and I'm like, I got to rhyme over this. So yeah, that was something that made me want to rhyme, weird enough, It's funny because where I'm from, there wasn't really a scene. People weren't really meeting up to go to the schoolyard and battling and stuff. But a few towns over, or a town over in Valley Stream, they were. So when I started, my cousin John was DJing, and I would go check him and stuff, and he would always have people over rhyming. So that's when I started sharpening up my skills and shit. But actually, I used to rhyme on the internet and battle people on the internet and chat rooms and stuff. That's what I did. Anywhere I could, I was trying to reach out to it. I had a little bit of cool things happen. Who Kid played me on Hot 97 one time, which everybody was at my cousin's basement just drinking, partying from oh my God, you're on the radio. That was cool. But doing the track with Premier was something that took it to the next level. I had people in Germany hit me up, and just different type of respect. So that was probably my boy King, who also produced for AZ and his crew ABK and stuff. I linked up with him, and he had a connect. He was friends with Gary, and Fat Gary had introduced us to Preem, and we went up to D&D, and it was the sickest experience that I've had. Actually, my family's always very supportive of because I worked so hard at it. It was I got an MPC. My uncle gave me his MPC when he had moved to the city to be a stockbroker, and he was like, here. He didn't teach me how to use it. I had to learn it. So I was doing beats day and night, DJing and rhyming and shit. I was in there all day and all night. I had friends come over and do it. So, at the time, my pops wasn't around. My pops was locked up, and my mom was she liked it because I was in there doing music and not out doing bad shit until I had to, until I couldn't play music loud. I was out doing bad shit. What I love the most is getting the response from people that I'm trying to get. If somebody does a woo over a line or something that I know is dope, or something like that. So if I play a beat and I see people nodding to it and they don't even know I made it, that's a feeling that, it's hard to describe. It's almost like if you're an architect and someone's admiring your building and taking pictures of it, and you're just yeah, that's my building, motherfucker, I've known Eclipse for so long. I've known, guys like Buck, and just becoming respected in the field that you've dreamed of getting into. That's probably the coolest thing about it, which is, when you get respect from people that you used to buy their 12 inches and stuff like that. There's nothing like it, I've had a lot of cool things happen, but probably one of the most standout things that I always tell people about is I dropped the track Sister Morphine on my first album, and it became quickly a favorite of a lot of people. But somebody wrote me one time on MySpace or whatever, the Facebook at the time, I forget what it was, and he said that he was going to commit suicide, and that track stopped him from committing suicide, and that was and he was in Germany. And the song wasn't meant to be like that. It was just a track that I was just rapping, and the hook really didn't have much to do with the raps, but people have made it to be a meaningful song. And now when I listen to it, that's how I view it. But when I did it, I didn't think of it like that. So now I gotta be a little responsible with what I say sometimes. I never did that. That's what I'm trying to do from now on, you know? I write every day. I record almost every day. I mean, I write at least a verse a day. Do a beat. If I don't write a full verse, I'm doing a beat. So I have thousands of songs. I'm the worst critic of myself. It's weird. I'm like crazy. Like I'm driving, I'm writing, and I just do it all day. I'm looking at things that I could rhyme with. You know, I'm like, well, that would be a good one. Like, you know, water fountain, the slaughterhouse, and the thought. You know, that's what I'm doing all day. Like, and I'm just if I'm sitting here, I'm just, you know, like I have to do it. I can't. That my body just makes me do it. I don't know what it is. I'm probably like certified crazy, but honestly, I just want to be the most vicious, barbaric MC of all time. That's it. Bottom line. But I want all these other rappers to be scared of me. So that's the goal.